Otomeroid is yet another animation from the Korean animation channel, Vivinos. This video, like the past 6 of their videos, centers around the exploits of the Pink Bitch Club and their members. In the past, we've had videos going over a little bit of lore about each of the characters except VYT, until this video. Otomeroid gives a little bit more to go on in regards to who or what VYT is. Even with the title, Otomeroid, it comes from 2 words, Otome, meaning young girl or maiden, and the word android. Anyway, let's dive into this video and take a look at what happens and then break down and interpret what we actually saw. But before we do that, I have 2 things to say. In my opinion, this has the best music out of all the Pink Bitch Club songs so far, and this is the cutest thing in any Vivinos video by far. With all that out the way, let's get to the breakdown. The video starts off with plenty of cutesy imagery as VYT makes remarks such as, "I want to know, I want to feel," alluding to the fact that VYT may want to be more human. We see her in a couple of different outfits, playing with Pochita. Yet again, this is incredibly adorable. And then we see her put her maid outfit on. She and Pochi then fawn over some sweets, macaroons and castella. We are then met with an image that truly makes this one of, if not my favourite Vivinos video ever. Deal with it glasses slowly move onto VYT's face as the words "Fug Life" appear below her. Upon my first viewing, this kinda caught me off guard and made me watch it a couple more times because it feels as if, despite the overarching narrative of the Pink Bitch Club being quite negative, filled with death and murder, this video is majorly light-hearted and quite funny and adorable. Anyway, back to the video itself. We then seemingly transition into VYT's mind as she imagines herself falling in love with her Prince Charming. My heart pounding. The first time this has happened. Was it like this? We also get a shot of Pochita playing the drums in the middle of VYT's dream sequence. But in my opinion, it's pretty cool but doesn't really have any meaning besides it being adorable. We seemingly see her fall over or have an accident in her imagination, to then be lent a hand by her Prince Charming, whose face is being distorted with static. But we can assume that VYT is a fan of her Prince Charming, given the fact that she's holding a sign rating his face a 10 out of 10. As she is in her dream scenario, the lines spoken suggest that she has never felt love before. She questions everything she feels. Was it like this? Hands and hands clapping. Huh, maybe this. This is a secret filled with syrup. The shot then pans down to show us VYT observing Minako as she sleeps, seemingly midway through writing something. The cutesy, emotion-filled VYT from VYT's own imagination is gone. She's now stoic and emotionless, staring at Minako, her head seemingly cocked in curiosity, wondering what it's like to feel emotions. We then get a view of all of the members of the Pink Bitch Club, seemingly from VYT's perspective. Minako is either crying or yawning here. Yawning would make more sense as we've seen her waking up or asleep once before during her introduction of the beginning of the Pink Bitch Club video, aptly titled Pink Bitch Club. Gyariko's face looks crudely drawn. I feel like the image of Gyariko is parodying something, but I can't remember what. I thought it was parodying Pop Team Epic, but I'm not sure. If the art style looks familiar, I would really appreciate your thoughts. It wouldn't have an impact on my interpretation of the video. I'm just really curious of where this art style came from. It's kind of a similar situation with how Charlotte is shown here. Her art style seems to be mimicking old 80s anime. It reminds me most of Revolutionary Girl Utena, but maybe that's just me. And the final member of the Pink Bitch Club displayed in this shot is, of course, Pochita, the mascot of the group. However, for some reason, we only get a shot of his rear end. VYT then dances past the shot so that we can transition to VYT again staring at Minako as she sleeps. The backgrounds of these 2 shots are different. The second shot, after the shot of the Pink Bitch Club members from VYT's perspective, is darker, perhaps suggesting that VYT has been staring at Minako for an extended period of time, either overseeing her as she's programmed to do, or staring at her to try and figure out how to feel emotions like Minako. Throughout this staring session, we are met with lyrics such as "My heart fills up," "spinning around," "error," "chewing on plastic," "a rainbow colour made to be sold." Out of all these lines, for some reason the line "a rainbow colour meant to be sold" stuck out to me. I personally feel like this line perfectly describes the cutesy idol culture in Japan, just like with the Pink Bitch Club. It's a cutesy group filled with colourful imagery and clothes and high energy songs that are made to be sold. By my own admission, I'm probably looking too deep into that specific line, but it just stuck out to me. VYT moves towards the open window next to the sleeping Minako and goes to stare at the sunset. Pixelated versions of VYT float throughout the sky as the song's pace slows down and gets calmer. I want to reach out to your weak side. I want you to tell me everything. I can't understand, but I won't give up on this dream. These lyrics are seemingly VYT trying to get her emotions across to Minako about her wanting to feel more emotion and be more Otome than Android. She wants to be told everything. She wants to reach out to her weak side, but she can't understand her emotions. However, she won't give up on trying to be able to. The lyrics up to this point are actually quite wholesome, depending on the way you look at them. I interpret the lyrics so far as being VYT's struggle to become more human, more like a normal girl. She doesn't think she'll be able to, but that won't stop her from trying to achieve her dream. She won't give up on her dream of becoming a normal girl and of falling in love with her Prince Charming. After this, VYT looks out of the window to see all the pixelated versions of herself falling down the sunset. We get a shot of an icon of VYT being dragged into a folder, along with a bright pink love heart icon. The shot then zooms in as the two seemingly fuse together and VYT is allowed to feel emotion. The screen glitches green as more floating discoloured VYTs appear. Then, for a couple of frames, they appear without their heads. We then get this cute imagery of a plush-like VYT being squeezed as her heart finally appears. The melody that goes through my head, only the fruit trees of the swaying stars. We see VYT in a schoolgirl outfit, eyes closed as the solid imagery flies past her. The file icon from the previous shot, an old Windows XP style error message, click to fix error, as well as pixelated stars and sparkles. We then strangely cut to a TikTok or YouTube Shorts type video of Pochita dancing. We cut back to VYT with her eyes closed as more imagery falls around her. A pixelated Pochita from the previous shot, as well as a magical girl Pochita from the Pink Bitch Club video. As we reach the bottom of the shot, we see Minako hiding at the bottom left of the screen, until she then jump scares the camera as the screen becomes more pixelated and monochrome. We then see VYT put her hair into twin tails, but now her eyes are different. We then see her imitate a few things from the previous Pink Bitch Club videos. The video in the middle is from Onigiri Dance. You can see it more clearly in some of the images that Vivinos released around the time of Onigiri Dance's release. The image on the right seems to be imitating Minako from Gyaru Talk, from the intro when Minako is putting on her makeup. The image on the left is a bit more unknown. It might just be me, but I'm not sure what the image on the left is imitating, if anything at all. I would really appreciate knowing what she's mimicking here, so if you have any idea, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. We then see another TikTok-esque video, utilising the previous shot of VYT in her Onigiri Dance attire, until the video turns off and we get a reflection of VYT on her phone screen. We then get another cute shot as VYT and Pochi explode out of a rainbow with a love heart in the background. I don't know anything, but I don't want to wake up now. Soft and lovely fragrance just for you. We then get a chibi VYT along with two dancing Pochitas as cutesy versions of VYT are shown in the background. We see Minako as she faces away from the camera. Chat boxes appear around her filled with static, a common signifier in videos of the Pink Bitch Club. Static imagery is prevalent throughout the entire series of videos now that I think about it. We then get the shot of Minako mirrored, but with VYT in the centre instead of Minako, except this time she is facing the camera, smiling, with a sparkle in her eyes. Numerous social media posts and profiles fill VYT's chat boxes, unlike the static that filled Minako's. We see Onigiri Dance being played. The shot of VYT when she was imitating the other Pink Bitch Club videos is on the left. We have a Twitter post from Q Meng, one of the major driving forces behind creating Vivinos videos. We also have an Instagram post of a cat and a chat log. A TikTok profile is also shown, Pink Bitch Club 6. It doesn't seem to have anything strange on the profile. It seems to be just the official TikTok for the Pink Bitch Club. If you can find the Instagram post shown here, please put a link to it in the comments. We then see Minako turn around, and the first verse of the song is then repeated, along with another adorable shot of Pochi and VYT. However, despite the overall cutesy and funny atmosphere of the song and video, we get a shot of Minako unplugging VYT. Her eyes lose the sparkling glimmer she gained after the Love Heart program, and she goes dead again. She becomes stoic. As her head leans forward, the subtitles then glitch and the phrase "she was right" then briefly appears as the text glitches away and the video turns to black. So, time for the question I always ask when making a video about Vivinos. What just happened? The video seemingly shows us the journey of VYT wanting to become more human like Minako and wanting to feel more emotion. This culminates in her getting some sort of program installed. We can tell that from the small graphic of the love heart and VYT being put in the same folder. Another important thing that demonstrates a change in VYT is her eyes. Whenever VYT isn't in her own imagination, we get a blank stare, void of emotion. However, during her dreams, as well as after the love program is installed, she gains more life, she feels emotion, there is a literal sparkle in her eye. Just look at these repeated shots from the beginning and the end of the song. These shots are from the repeated verses, from the intro and outro of the song. They're the same shots, but one is after the heart program and one is before. One has a sparkle in its eye and the other does not. And when she has a sparkle in her eye, she also has a slight blush. So during the video, VYT has a significant change. She gains emotion. Whether or not it's from an installed program or she gained emotion herself, whether or not she installed a program herself or Minako did is unclear. However, whether or not VYT did it herself or Minako did doesn't really matter because they both would have led to the same result. It seems that after this change in VYT, Minako either didn't like the change in VYT or got jealous of the attention she was getting. This is further demonstrated by the static in the text boxes that surround her. They're empty, whilst VYT's are filled with attention. As with most of my readings with Vivinos videos, there are a couple of ways to interpret this video. You could view this video as a story of VYT growing and gaining emotions, and over time, or due to a heart program that she installed herself, she gains the ability to feel emotions and express them. This leads to her gaining more attention, causing Minako to get jealous of said attention and unplug her. The lyrics do kind of imply that she did it herself, due to the fact that the lyrics pretty much entirely centre around her want for emotions. So for Minako to give VYT the ability to feel emotions just to immediately snatch them away seems less likely to me, in my personal opinion. I see it as being more likely that VYT gained emotions on her own, maybe by installing the programs herself, and then after Minako sees how it changed VYT to become more favoured than her, she then, as a result of this, snatches away VYT's ability to feel anything. It would make more sense if VYT did it on her own for another reason. When the program is first installed, we get a black and white jump scare of Minako. Why would Minako be seemingly so angry towards VYT and the audience in a sense if she willingly gave her the ability to feel and express emotions? However, you could interpret this video in a multitude of different ways. One thing, however, in this video that really stuck out to me is the phrase, "she was right." Who was right? Who is she? Which she? I'm really unsure of what this phrase is alluding to, and I would really appreciate your help on finding out, so please leave your thoughts in the comments below. So, in conclusion, Otomeroid is the first video in Vivinos' Pink Bitch Club catalogue that focuses on VYT. It seemingly delves into VYT wanting to become more human, which she does, but only to her own detriment, leading to Minako unplugging and deactivating her. Despite that, however, it has become one of, if not my favourite Vivinos video ever, due to its random nature with outdated memes that make me feel nostalgic, as well as some of the most adorable imagery I've ever seen. I think this video, however, has resolved one of the greatest questions in the Vivinos fandom, if you could say. We can finally say it without a shadow of a doubt, VYT is best girl. Thanks for watching. Sorry, but real quick, the translation for the lyrics in the video might be a bit off because when I was writing the script and stuff for this video, there wasn't really a solid translation out yet. I just had to go off the comments in the original video within like a couple hours of it coming out, and there wasn't really a lyric video out yet, so the translations might be a bit off, so sorry about that if all that's wrong. Also, sorry, my Vivinos videos are out usually a lot faster, usually within a day or two of the original Vivinos video releasing. Sorry about that, I've just been a little bit busy recently. And I've also been working on a couple other videos at the same time, so yet again, sorry for the wait. And yet again, thanks for watching. If you want to help support me, like, comment, subscribe, etc., feel free to follow me on Twitch, and feel free to join my Discord. With that being said, toodles my doodles, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.